direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about the phrase from the Bible saying that judge not, for thou shalt not be judged, that we should not judge. This is supposed to be a phrase that is representing some sort of wisdom. Okay, people have been reading this stuff, have been repeating it, have been living their life by it, that it is a sin to judge. Today, I want us to analyze this very phrase very seriously, to know what it entails, to know why it's a bad thing, and to know the evils of not judging. Okay, so let's analyze this stuff. It's a very serious issue. This video is a precursor to my former video of speaking ill of the dead. Okay, I did a video about 3 days ago of why we should speak ill of the dead. Now, I was having a conversation with somebody about that video. The person was telling me that I should leave God to judge. Leave God to judge waiting. Today, we need to talk that matter. So, but before then, let's do our customary libation. So please, if you are out there, join the class, stop what you are doing, and just join me for 2 minutes. Let's call out some names, and if nothing else, let's just wet our lips, or let's just remember some great names, some people that we don't normally hear their names on the news for whatever reason. So since we don't hear their names on the news, let's be talking about them, things that people don't want other people to know about. Our gods, our ancestors, and what they have done to us that they want us to forget. Let's this has now become our destiny, our life path now. They made us this way. So let's celebrate our history and our personality, our spirituality, our being, and our future. So get your whiskey, your bourbon, your ogogoro, your vodka, your akpiteshi, your ugofi, your monkite, your brukutu, your anything that you having. Drink and come outside, your lime, linka, lemonade, moonshine, whatever you have. Let's just round up or call some names very soon, okay? So I'll be starting with Eshu Elegbara Babalegba, open up the way. The great one, the great redeemer, the one that sits at the center of every crossroads, every point of decision making. I give you the drink today. I thank you for being who you are. I ask that your blessing, your love, your power, your understanding, and your presence continue to guide us, lead us in the right path, and empower us to succeed in life. It's I call upon Hiteru. I ask for your motherly love to protect us, to be with us, to continue to empower us, and to continue to do your good work of uniting us. It's I call upon segments. I ask for economic empowerment, financial empowerment upon our people, upon your children over the world. Teach us the ability and the capacity to manage our finances judiciously so that it can bring prosperity and it can bring productivity to our life. It's I call upon Oya. I ask for your blessing and your peace to be upon us. I call upon Ogun. I ask for your guidance and your blessings. I call upon Shango. I ask for your guidance and your blessings. I call upon Amadioa. I ask for your guidance and your blessing. I call upon Ikwensu. I ask for your guidance and your blessing. I call upon Urumila. I ask for your guidance, your blessing. I call upon Ubatala. I ask for your guidance and your blessing. I call upon Ulobushere, the great spirits of the Black Panther, the undying, indomitable, undefeatable recess of the melanated African consciousness. I ask that your spirit continue to inspire us, to continue to motivate us, and push us in the right direction in order for us to reach our goals of being the best we can be and fulfilling our destiny upon this planet. It's I call upon Ofuri. It's I call upon Ogbologbo. It's I call upon Ohure. It's Ojurie. It's Holokun. It's I call upon great spirits of our fatherland, elemental spirits, celestial spirits, infernal spirits. I give them this ring today. Spirits that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, and harmonious balance. I give them this ring today. I call upon our elders, great people that are worthy of emulation, people that have done great things in the past, people like Muhammad Ali, it's Marcus Garvey, it's Martin Luther King, it's Michael Jackson, it's Dr. Sebi, it's Inoko Rashidi, it's Nelson Mandela, it's Thomas Sankara, it's Kwame Nkrumah, it's Fela Nicola Kokuti, it's Dr. John Eric Clark, it's Dr. Joseph Ackerman, it's Ivan Setiman, it's I call upon people like Majek Fashek, it's Bob Marley, it's Lucky Dube, it's Harriet Tubman, it's I ask that their spirit continue to guide us, continue to be with us this day. I call upon the spirits of those people that have done great things that nobody remember them, the spirits of the forgotten ones that are living in truth, that died in truth. I give them this ring today. I call upon the spirits of the unclaimed ones, spirits that died in tranquil spirits, spirits that died in the Arabic slave trade, in the transatlantic slave trade, in the Middle Passage, spirits that died in the great genocide in Africa, in Congo, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Namibia, Malawi, Zambia, Kenya, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Angola, Cape Verde, all over Africa, Ghana. I give you this ring today. I ask that your spirit should not rest in peace, but continue to rest in power and cry out for justice, because even there is no justice, there is no peace. I ask for prosperity upon every African, indigenous people all over the land, Native Americans, people that are fighting for justice. I ask that your spirit be upon them, your guidance and your protection be upon them. I ask the blood of our ancestors to speak for us. Blood of our ancient Benin Empire speak for us. Blood of Moses speak for us. Blood of Ominigo speak for us. Blood of Onomake speak for us. I ask that the guidance and protection of all our people that stand for peace, that stand for unity, that stand for love, continue to shine upon us this day. I say this prayer in the mighty name of Amera, in the mighty name of Olodumare, in the mighty name of Ekwensu, in the mighty name of Amadioha. It's Isiagware is done. So I thank you very much for today, for joining me. And today is going to be very interesting as usual. So it's a pleasure to always chill out with the brethren and remember our own people. Okay? Nobody's going to do this for you. It's you. So when I call names of my ancestors, you call your own names of your ancestors too. Remember them. Honor thy father and thy mother so that thy days will be long. Okay, this is the honoring. So today, let's talk about judgments. If you have been a Christian before, you would have heard this statement, judge not so that shall not be judged. Judge not so that shall not be judged. Any little thing, they use it to threaten you. Judge not so that shall not be judged. Somebody will commit a crime, or somebody is being suspected of something. People will be talking about the issue. Let's try to investigate this issue. Then one stupid man of dog will just come outside and be saying, judge not. The whole one dirty Bible will be threatening you, judge not so that shall not be judged. I grew up by this thing, but let's talk about it today. When they say judgments, why should we not judge? If you look about life today, life, every aspect, every day we make decisions. Every day of our daily life, we make decisions, good and bad decisions. It's like, in fact, our life is being controlled by decisions. Whether we succeed or fail in life is determined by the kind of decisions we make daily. This is the truth, the kind of decisions we make. Good decisions, bad decisions, mistakes. Life is like a school of experience. We are all here to learn. We are here to become better people, and every day we try to be better. Okay? Nobody is perfect. We are here to learn. So why should we not judge? Why do somebody not want us to judge. Somebody don't want us to judge. That's why I say we should not judge, so that we shall not be judged with the same measure taken. Somebody is hiding something. Somebody is afraid of something. Somebody is trying to cover up something. Why should we not judge? When every decision you make in life affects you positively or negatively, your decision when you wake up in the morning, what to eat, what to wear, who to meet, going to work, when you see people, you stop a taxi, you make decisions, should I go in or should I not? Should I eat this or should I not? Should I buy this or should I not? You judge every day. We judge every day. Should I marry this person or should I not? It's all judgment. We make decisions. We are all here to make decisions. This is why we have the primary deity called Eshu, Baba Legba. In African spirituality, Elegbara, the one that sits at the crossroads, is the deity of decision making. It's part of us. It's in everybody. It's in everywhere. It's the little boy down the lane. You must make decisions, and every decision you make, you have to abide by it, and you have to bear the consequences or the repercussion or the blessings of that decision. Okay? So life is all about judgments. Life is all about judgments. I hope this is clear. When you go to school, if you go to, even if it's just the average school, at least they teach you some level of informing you, giving you information so that you can make good decisions in life. Is it not why we go to school? So that we can be able to become better people, so that we can be able to make good decisions that will bring prosperity, happiness, and all the good things into our life, to make decisions, right? Critical thinking, when they teach you critical thinking, critical thinking is designed for you to carefully analyze, ask the right questions, so that you can make good decisions. In other words, so that you can make good and sound judgments. Okay? Life is all about making judgments. Life is all about judging activities, situations, people, places, and things. If you invite me out to a party, I go there, I see the scenario, I see everything. At the end of the day, I will have an opinion. The opinion is based on my analysis of the events. I will judge that party to say this is a good party or this is a bad party. Okay? If you take me out, I went to a supermarket, I went to a shopping mall, I went to a restaurant, I ordered something to eat. There, I ordered, I look at the menu they give me, I eat, I pay, I go. At the end of the day, I will judge my experience. This is a good experience or a bad experience. I have made a judgment. Okay? When you're meeting somebody for the first time, you talk to each other, you go out to each other, you look at the person, you analyze the person. At the end of the experience, you will make a decision. You have judged that person. Before you say this person is a bad person, this person is a good person, or this person is a thief, this person is a liar. You judge that person based on the experience you have, your understanding, your analysis. This is judgment. We judge every day. The life of a human being is to judge. So why is somebody saying we should not judge? So that they should not judge us. That statement is a falsity. Even if you don't judge, you will still be judged, because life is all about judgments. Am I going somewhere? If you are hearing me, please say hi. If I did land, I want to see your this thing. Life is all about judgments. We judge every day. Right now, you people are judging me. Before you come to this channel, you don't view me, look me. You have already judged me to say this guy, if they try, I mean, they try. Is it fair? Which kind of person? You have already made your judgment about me before you say you want to watch my videos. I assume you have already judged me. Of course, what do we do in this channel? We judge all the time. We judge people, we judge places, we judge things. Every day now they judge. If I not enter Christian today, I go enter Muslim tomorrow. If not be Muslim, no, I go enter African spirituality. If not be African spirituality, I go enter government. If not be government, I go create matter. We not now judgment we dey do for here. Life na judgment. Life na proko. But what matters is that which kind of judgment are you making? Your judgment should be quality judgment. Your judgment should be impactful. Your judgment will be something that will be, with the aim of that judgment is to bring change, to make things better. We humans are created to judge. We are all judges. Even the so-called God or nature, let me come to their gods. The so-called Christian God that is saying that we should not judge. What is his job? Is it not supposed to be, he said we should not judge, he's also a judge. Is he not the one threatening us with hellfire every day? That if we do not do what he says, what he and his bastard Jason says, he's going to burn us forever in a very hot fire, a very hot boiling fire. They boil koto like porridge with mercury, lead, plutonium, and all the heavy metals and serious prosperous sulfur, brimstone, all the heavy metals you can find there inside the hellfire. They burn. They wait us. He has already judged everybody. Gods, they are God, not judge. He say make we not judge. According to their Bible, when you die, he's supposed to be the one to judge you. Okay? If judgment is not good, why he they want judge people? He say make we not judge. We should not judge while we are alive. But he's waiting to judge us based on his own criteria. Based on his own moronic criteria. The ones that are loyal to him, we go to heaven to go and sing and wear white forever. He say he get mansion for them. His members and his followers are suffering on this earth. You say your God, your God have heavenly mansion, but you are paying rent in earth. Are you not ashamed? Your papa get mansion, your father has mansion in heaven, but you are paying rent. You are struggling to pay rent on earth here. Why don't you just tell your father to drop one mansion for you? Or just tell your father to hang your suffering today so that you can go to enjoy in heaven. It makes sense. Whoever said that you should not judge don't want you to think. Okay, the person wants you to be a mumu. You know why they put that statement in the Bible? Because the Bible is based on the foundation of lies, of evil, of caprice, of criminality, of idiocy, and he wants his members to be stupid forever. They want the followers to be stupid. They don't want them to think. They don't want them to judge. They don't want them to make the right decisions. Because if you start asking the right questions, you will discover that these people, they have nothing to explain to you. They have nothing to offer you. They don't have any good explanation. It is dogmatic. It is not open to questioning. They just want you to be a fool forever. So that's why they say you should not judge. Most times when you see somebody, a Christian, did a bad thing, a pastor commit a crime, or one of their members, when you start talking about the crimes of Christianity, especially online, on Facebook, you will see one Nico Pump will be coming, jumping in and say, leave God to judge. We know that God does not judge anybody. Nobody have seen God. Even me, I have not seen, nobody have seen God. Anybody that, God does not judge. It is human beings that judge. Me and you, we are the ones that are supposed to judge. Me and you are supposed to judge the living and the dead. No God will judge you. So when you say leave God to judge, they are trying to use that statement to cover the crimes of this person, so that the crimes will not be probed, will not be analyzed. The crimes, the investigation will stop. This is the same thing they say, don't speak ill of the dead. Trying to threaten you that one dead person will come and slap you. Nothing like that. So if you commit a crime and you die, people should be allowed to talk about your crime. You will see many times these men of dogs, they will steal money. We have politicians that will steal money, they will embezzle public funds, they will do a lot of bad things. Then the person will die. Now, those money now, they are now going to be inherited by his next of kin, by his children. Of course, the money is still in the family. People should be allowed to investigate these people so that they can still recover the stolen assets. Most times, when these evil people die, they will say, leave God to judge. He is dead, everything is over. The proceeds of the crime will be inherited by their children. This is wrong. You will see a case whereby a pastor will be a child molester, a priest, a pedophile. He will do all these evil things and he will die. When he dies, they want to investigate the case. They will start threatening you that it's already dead. There's no need for investigation. Whereas they are also facilitators of that crime. People that know that this man was a pedophile, they know that he does this, they did not say anything. People that helped him to do all those trafficking, child trafficking and all, they are still alive. All the enablers, the places that's doing the crime, those people are supposed to be arrested. They will say, leave God to judge. Do not speak ill of the dead. That God will touch. No, God never touch you anybody. We humans, we are the God in human form. It is we that are supposed to judge. Make sure that even in death, those people, they pay for their crimes. Death is an escape for many of them. We should not allow it to continue to be an escape. This is the people that say you should not judge. When life is all about judgments, okay? Their God is a judge. But we don't need to wait for that guy, because that God is a criminal and that God is not to be trusted. So we should not leave that God to judge them, because they are working for it. We should be the ones to judge them. So we must judge. Life is about making judgment, sound critical decision making. It's all about judgment, sound judgment, analyzing of facts, separating of fact, dissecting of the issue, and bringing out a concise report or understanding. This is how we move forward in life. We judge every day. Okay? We judge every day. You must judge. If you don't judge, you will not make sound decisions. And if you don't make sound decisions, you will not prosper in life, or you will not get the things you are looking for in life. We are here to judge, and we must judge. Okay? So these people saying these things that we should not judge or anything and leave something to God, they are all liars, they are all criminals, and they are saying this to hide, to cover the crimes of their compatriots. They are doing this to cover the crimes of their men of dogs, to cover the crimes of their religion, to cover the crimes, and not only cover the crimes, to also cover their tracks, so that they can continue doing the evil things they are doing. So if somebody dies and he was a criminal, we should be allowed to judge and also investigate to find out the rest of the people that are also involved, or may have been involved, or may be facilitators of the crimes of that dead person. So we have to judge. Okay, life is all about judgment. Even when you come into African spirituality, the ancestors judge. If you take the look at the Pehem Hero, the book of coming forth by day and by night, mistranslated as the book of the dead. This is the book of the afterlife. What is that book? It's all about judgments. The spirits or Hampu or Anubis, when the person dies, they will judge the person. They will weigh the heart against the fatal to find out if the person live a life worthy of emulation, or the person have many issues, did many things bad. If the person passed that judgment, he will be taken to the throne of the ancestors, the ascended ancestors. If the person judged and is found to be found wanting, the heart is eaten by the goddess Amit, or the person is sent back for reincarnation or sent into darkness. But we don't need to wait for that. We as humans, we have a responsibility to our fellow humans. You will find that in Africa today, that a lot of pastors, a lot of Christians, they commit a lot of crimes. Christianity is all about bullshit. It's all about hypocrisy. It's all about perpetrating of evil under the public glare and hiding your evil with religion. There is no Christian today alive that is a truthful person, because the foundation of Christianity is based on lies. So every Christian is a liar. I say today, every Christian is a bloody liar, because the foundation of that religion is based on lies. You cannot be saying you believe you're proving something and have no evidence. Christianity have no evidence. You cannot just tell me that somebody come and died for me some years ago, that I was born in sin. So all the things they say, you cannot prove any of them. Even the so-called story of the Jews inside, it's all lies. So when you're propagating lies, You have an evil spirit inside you, and the spirit of lies is controlling your life. And yet you say we should not judge these people that want you to believe without evidence. Is it not the height of stupidity? Is it not the quintessence of idiocy to believe things without evidence? How dare you train your children to believe things without evidence? This is why Africa is poor today. When you see professors, PhD holders, still believing that there was a man called Noah that built an ark to put all the animals inside. Unbelievable story. That there was a Tower of Babylon. Funny, childish stories in the Bible. That the Israelites were in captivity for 400 years in Israel, in Egypt, without any physical evidence. That they say there was a choosing race of people, that there was a God that is a pervert, a God that have a surrogate wife, that the fact self, a God that is a criminal, a God that is a fornicator, a God that hates women. Which kind of God be this? A God that you must worship by the threat of death. If you don't worship me, you die. I will burn you forever. A God that is timid, a God that is a bully. And you say we should not judge? Who will accept all this kind? Not only children you will tell this story. This is why they always target children. No sane adults will accept this kind of story except they are gullible. Which kind of God be that? A lazy God? God that could not kill his own arch enemy. You say Lucifer is your enemy, you fight him for, you throw him out of heaven, he come to earth, you send your son came down with all his angels, still could not defeat the same Lucifer, he went back to heaven. You say the work should be for the people on the earth. Just a lazy God. Your people are dying every day, they are praying every day, you are pumping yourself in heaven. What kind of dirty God is that? If Christian God is free, is the most laziest of all deities. Irresponsible God. And you say we should not judge this religion? Anytime one of his criminal pastors die, pedophile priests, people are talking, somebody will just shout, don't speak ill of the dead, don't judge, leave it for God to judge. Which God? No, now we go judge him, because the crime he did, we did it on this earth. So the head people have a right to judge him, and they should judge him. Okay? Not be any God, no foul God there anywhere. I not believe that one. Now we go judge him. Life is about judgments. Okay? We will bring that judgment, and we will bring that justice. So we need to do away with these statements. This statement is a false statement of judgment, not so that death will not be judged. Okay? You judge me too. I go judge you. Don't judge a book by its cover. People judge book by their cover. Don't judge the book. I will say judge the cover of the book. Also judge the inside of the book. Join. Okay? If you are living a good life, you will not be afraid of any judgments. If your life is fair, you will not be afraid of anybody judging you. Okay? As far as they are not saying lies about you, there's nothing wrong. Life is about judgments. Then why will some people want to cover all the crimes of other people with their dirty Bible? Don't judge. Leave it for God. Don't speak ill of the dead. When we know say you be winch, where they wear clothes, where we know if you be, so you be enemy of progress. Only an enemy of truth. We tell people not to judge. Only an enemy of truth. Now so they just be everywhere for the world. Okay? People that have come, how do we, if we don't judge the dead, how do we separate the good people from the bad people? How do we make create people, show good role models to the future generations? How do we do all these things? Okay? You will come to Africa, the kind of heroes they are pointing for you to emulate when you go to school. They'll be talking about people like Morgo Park, Mary Selenso. These are people that come to enslave and colonize African people, to destroy Africa. Your enemies are now your role models. Captain Cook, people that were packing Africans into boats like sardine, enslaving them. The Pope, the Catholic Church is the one that instituted the transatlantic slave trade. Now everybody, you see them having members everywhere, all over the place. They say you should not judge. If we don't judge, you will not know the sins of these people. This statement was written to cover their crimes, to cover all their crimes, to cover all their tracks, so that they can continue perpetrating it. When we begin to uncover history, we see what these people have done. We must expose their crimes. If somebody did something bad, we must say it. If they die, we say we must talk about it. There is no God anywhere that we judge anything. No. Now we go judge them. Okay, somebody commit a crime against us. Another person say if we should not judge, that person is trying to cover the crime. They try to threaten you that it's God will burn you, it's God will do this, it's God not going to do anything. It's God is a rascal. He's just trying to threaten you, to intimidate you with one thing. Okay, his God is powerless. Okay. Many Christians are dying all over the place. They say their God get one power. Boko Haram have killed more than 60,000 people. Most of them Christians since they came into they start doing their terrorist work in Nigeria. Where is their God? The God that not fly down from heaven. Many pastors are paying ransoms to kidnappers. Your God not go help you. Your God not help you. I believe those ones when they were kidnapping them, they were shouting, Jesus, Jesus. Did Jesus not come outside? Who you they deceive? Okay? We should judge. Judgment, good judgment gives you sense. It gives you wisdom. Okay? It gives you understanding. Life is all about judgment, making good decisions. Anywhere you find yourself, you make judgment. We judge everybody, we judge everything, we judge every situation, and we make up our decisions. So for somebody to say that shall not judge is a threat, and that person don't want you to think. That person wants you to be a mushi, a mugu, so that it can be taking advantage of you. And that person is certainly not your friend. That person is your enemy. Okay? We must judge. It is our duty to judge. It is our responsibility to judge. We must judge the living and the dead. We are the judge. We are the deities. We are here to judge the living and the dead. And we must do it. This is the responsibility of every living individual, to make sure you judge the living and the dead, so that this world can be a better place. Okay? That's so it be. You see, during the time of George Floyd riots in America, what happens next? People were not pulling down racist status of their status of colonizers, status of people that were slave traders in America and all over the world. These are people that have died. People like the Tim Cook, people like so many evil people, the Spanish and conquistadors all over Latin America. People started pulling down their status. Pulling down even the so-called racist, the one that did Adam Smith, and the one that do that racist theory of evolution. They pulled down his status in America. People judge this. They know that these people stand for evil, that their life were dedicated to enslaving other people. These are evil people. Even in death, we have to judge them. That's why those statues were pulled. So many racist and iconic statues were pulled down all over the world. They pulled down because they know these people are racists. The people that were slave traders. Even in UK, they were pulled down. They judged them. The people came up. When you start reasoning, you start thinking, you look at this, what does this represent? This represents something that is not good. It's not worthy of emulation. It's not something you want the future generations to copy. We have to judge them, these evil people. We have to judge them. We have to pull them down. We have to expose them so that our society will become better. When you raise evil people up or you cover their crimes, you are supporting evil. But when you expose them, goodness, good spirit of spiritual happiness will come. Progress will come. You cannot go and be saying we should not judge evil people. We need to judge religion. Religion is the bane of mankind, so that we can bring true peace, true unity, true progress upon this world. Religion don't want you to judge, because if you can think clearly, you will see the evils they are doing. They don't want you to think. It's all about belief, no evidence, no facts. This is what they do. Judge not. Don't speak ill of the dead. Threaten you. Indirect. You can see the threat in that message. Like the dead have one power. The dead have no power more than the living. Okay? The only power they have is the power you give them. The only power most of them have is fear. Fear. False evidence appearing real. They have no power. It is you that have the power. Okay? So we must judge them. Do not be afraid to judge any dead person. Especially if you have evidence of the crime that they have committed. Do not be afraid to say the truth. The only weapon we have on this earth is truth. Okay? Now truth is our shield. and we must stand by it. Okay? So judging the dead is a very good thing. In fact, it is your responsibility. When a person dies, the first thing you need to do is to analyze their life. He lived well. What did he do with his life? Did he waste it? How did he spend his life? After analyzing his life, you will know whether it's worthy of you even going to honor him at the gravesite. This is the reason they say leave the dead to bury their dead. Okay? Who you help, the kind of life you live will determine the kind of people that will come to your burial. Okay? If you are a scallywag, that scallywag will bury you. If you be better person, na better people go bury you. If you be thief, na likely thief go bury you. If you be pedophile, na pedophiles too go bury you. Birds of the same feathers flock together. We need to be judging people. I judge every day. Okay? It is part of life. When I see you, I analyze you from the things you say, from your mouth, from your personality, from what I just see you from far. This one a liar. When I see the useless pastors on TV, I see them spewing the garbage from their mouth. I know them now. I know that there's nothing for you want to describe. I don't already see you. It's because of my sense of good judgment I have been surviving today. If you don't know how to judge, when somebody like Jehovah's Witness come to your house, you invite them in. You give them water to drink. Because you don't know saying a key, they can't kill you. Because you don't have good sense of judgment, you do not judge. You do not judge, you will be enabling criminals in your life. You'll be enabling witches and wizards because you don't judge. You keep quiet. Don't you know that silence is consent? Somebody say we should not judge, we should not speak ill. He's threatening you indirectly with one dirty God. His God will strike you down. A God that is a useless, a God that is a thief. This is all very, very sad. So we need to review these statements. Okay? It is a false statement. We should judge. We are here to judge. Life is all about judgments. Making good judgments. So that we can live good life, so that we can make the right decisions. This is why we have issue. The God of decision. We pray to him, we venerate him, so that he give us the ability and the capacity to always make the right decision, the right judgment in every aspect of our life, so that we can prosper, we can fare well in life. So life is about judgment. Judgment is good. It is not a bad thing. Okay? So this is the way I see it too. I don't talk my own today. You still can talk your own concerning this issue. Questions and comments are welcome. Okay? You need to judge. Judgment is very good. There's nothing wrong in judging people. Good people, bad people, every day we see people, we judge them. So that statement, we must judge. I don't agree with it. Okay? So I've said my own two pieces. So I thank you very much for watching. And for those people that are interested in African spirituality, I teach it. In African spirituality, we don't believe things. Okay? We do things with evidence and facts, and we judge a lot so that we can become better people. We analyze a lot. We do things a lot. Yeah. So please register for my program. You will learn many things that your enemies are refusing to teach you because they want you to become a fool forever. They want you to become a sheep so that their shepherd can eat you anytime. They want you to become defenseless. They want you to become a moron. They don't want you to think. This is who they are. Useless people, fake people, evil people, wolf in sheep clothing, evil spirits in this world, causing problems, taking us back. So if you want to learn something that will empower you, that will liberate you, that will educate you, that will inform you, you're going to find it here on this channel. You're going to find it in African spirituality. This is what we do here. We judge every spirit here. We judge everything so that we can not waste time. We can become better people. Okay? So register for my program. It is not expensive. Ignorance is much more expensive. Then also, if you have not gotten my book, this is the book on quantum physics and African spirituality. This is a very, very powerful book that will expose the importance, the origins of quantum physics from ancient Africa with a lot of scientific evidence, a lot of etymological evidence, a lot of historical evidence that you can find out, you can trace the origin, you can trace it, and you will see that this is true. You can use this book in a science lab. It is 100% valid. You can take this book to a court of law. It is not a book of fiction, unlike their Bible that you can prove nothing there. This book is 100 billion times better than that dirty Bible. So if you want to know something, critical thinking, if you don't want to continue being an idiot, get this book. It will help you. Take responsibility for your spirituality. Take responsibility for your destiny. Take responsibility for your life. And start making useful judgments to make this world a better place. Don't follow mumu. Person go die. Don't judge. Don't speak ill of the, who you dey threaten. This guy be fool. When your pastor na pedophile, you say make I not talk am. Your pastor na child molester. Your pastor na criminal. Your pastor na pulpit bandit. Your pastor na liar. Na hypocrite. You say make I not talk am. They threaten me one dirty God. Not be everybody the way you see now you fit take their head to drink water. And not be that kind of person. This one have over 200 spells inside that will empower you. It will teach you how to do things by yourself. It will help you to cut out many middlemen. With the power of this book here, the knowledge inside, you will increase your capacity immensely. With this book, you will know so many things that people are not teaching you. In this age of censorship, you need this book. Because now they are censoring so many things. Some people want you to come and buy things from only them. Information now, good information is getting very rare and scarce. If you want to know how to do spells in African spirituality, buy this book. It's just $100. Over 200 spells a year. Many people will come to Africa from America, from UK, say they want to do initiation. They will initiate them with $10,000. They don't teach them anything. They will not teach them one single spell. Anytime they want to do spell, they will pay money. You want to do spell, they will pay money. Somebody say it's your teacher, it's your babala. He's doing nothing for you. He's just using you for money-making venture. $100 for this book. You will know many things that many people don't want to teach you. Some people will be saying it is expensive. Is that a good judgment or a bad judgment? This is how life is. A good judgment is to get these two books for just $200. A good judgment is to get these two books and improve your capacity very, very immensely. Boost your capacity by over 1,000%. That is good judgment. Making good judgment, doing common sense thing. Bad judgment is procrastinating, is being lazy, is going every weekend to go and shut down club, to go and make it rain, to go and spend money on weave-on. Buy weave-on of $400. Buy ring, do nails, do eyelashes of $300. Book of 200 is too expensive. Bad judgments. The next you'll be crying, oh, the white people, oh, they come to oppress Africa, oh, the government is oppressing me, oh, this and that and that. Small money you get to empower yourself, you say no, it's too expensive. You're looking for entitlement, you want it to be free. Bad judgments. Okay, life is all about making judgments. Wake up and smell the pepper soup. Here we make judgments. Common sense is not common. Okay, I believe I have said enough for today. I can go on and on and on. People need to listen. This channel is not for soft people. This channel is not to babysit anybody. This channel is not to make you feel entitled. This channel is to make you stand on your feet and make good, sound judgments to improve and change your life. This is why I'm here. I'm not happy here. Okay? So if you know say you want to make good judgments, you did the right place. We will continue to say what we say for here. So apart from that, thank you very much for today, for people that have been joining me. It's clear. We are moving forward. We are making progress. If you also want to buy your spiritual stuff, your herbs, your oils, your soaps, so I have lots of spiritual items that I sell. Meditation beads. You also want to do your spell, your exits, your packs, your oracle tarot readings, the whole 9 yards. I do all those things on this channel. Okay. Apart from that, I thank you very much. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.